Myths and legends often swirl around the world's most elusive creatures, painting pictures that are more fantasy than fact. For centuries, whispers in the deep forests of West Africa spoke of a tiny river horse, an animal so small and shy that it seemed almost imaginary. Some believed it was merely a baby common hippopotamus, forever stunted in its growth, a perpetual infant of the waterways. Others dismissed it as pure folklore, a story told around fires to entertain and to warn children away from the dense, dark woods. But the truth, as is so often the case in nature, is far more fascinating than any myth. The pygmy hippopotamus is not a baby, nor is it a figment of imagination. It is a distinct species, a real and remarkable animal with its own ancient lineage, and a life story that is both gentle and precarious. This creature, scientifically known as Coiropsis liberiensis, stands as a testament to the quiet wonders hidden away from human eyes. It has perfected the art of staying unseen, a master of the forest floor and the murky streams that wind through it. Unlike its colossal cousin, the common hippo, the pygmy hippo moves with a quiet grace. Its existence challenges our notion of what a hippopotamus is, inviting us to look closer at life's surprising variations. To understand this animal is to step into a world of shadow and subtlety, a world now under threat and in desperate need of our attention and care. The very first surprise is its size. An adult pygmy hippo weighs less than a single leg of a fully grown common hippo. Peel back the myths and you find adaptation, survival, and a profound, understated beauty. The pygmy hippopotamus does not roam the wide, sun-drenched savannas or the great rivers of East Africa. Instead, its world is the dense, humid, shadowy realm of the upper Guinean forests of West Africa. Found almost exclusively in a handful of countries, the largest remaining population shelters in Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Côte d'Ivoire. Habitat: lowland rainforests, swamps, and wetlands under a thick canopy where only dappled light reaches the floor. A world of perpetual moisture, slow streams, and muddy wallows. The pygmy hippo is both a land and water creature, but far more terrestrial than its common cousin. It seeks water to keep its sensitive skin cool and moist, often resting in shallow streams or muddy hollows by day. At night it comes alive, using a network of well-trodden tunnels and pathways, trails often invisible to the untrained eye. The forest is its universe, providing everything it needs, including shelter from sun and predators like the leopard. Slow rivers and pools are refuges, bathing spots, and natural highways through the understory. The pygmy hippo is an indicator species. Its fate reflects the forest's health. A thriving pygmy hippo equals a thriving rainforest. But this world is shrinking fast. Roads carve wilderness, forest falls to agriculture and oil palm, mining fragments habitat and pollutes water. Once connected territories break into pockets, pushing pygmy hippos into ever smaller refugees. To see a pygmy hippo is to see a study in compact, efficient design. While it shares the barrel-shaped body of its larger cousin, everything is scaled down and reshaped for forest life. An adult stands about 1 meter at the shoulder and weighs 180 to 275 kilograms, a fraction of a common hippo. Common hippos can exceed 1,500 kilograms. This smaller stature allows movement through dense vegetation and narrow tunnels, where larger bodies would snag and stall. One striking difference is the head, smaller and rounder in proportion. Eyes and nostrils sit more to the sides, not perched high as in common hippos. High-set features let common hippos see and breathe while submerged. Pygmy hippos spend more time on land. Their gaze is directed forward to read the forest floor. Their smooth, almost hairless skin, greenish-black to dark brownish-gray, camouflages perfectly in dim understory. Skin needs moisture to avoid cracking. It secretes a pinkish blood sweat, a natural sunscreen and antiseptic. The fluid emerges colorless, then polymerizes to a reddish-brown sheen, leaving a damp look even on land. Feet are adapted for forest walking. More spread toes and less webbing than common hippos. This provides stable footing on soft, muddy, uneven ground, a masterpiece of evolution, built for quiet seclusion, deep shade, and the close quarters of a living labyrinth. The social life of the pygmy hippo is a world away from the noisy drama of its larger relatives. Common hippos are gregarious, living in bloats dominated by territorial males. The pygmy hippo, by contrast, is a creature of solitude, at most seen in pairs, a mother with her calf, or briefly during courtship. They maintain home ranges and communicate subtly, scent-marking paths, while flinging dung to signpost space. Largely nocturnal or crepuscular, most active at dawn, dusk, and through the night. Daylight is spent resting, concealed in dense thickets, cool mud, or shaded streams. Stillness helps avoid leopards, their primary predator. When they vocalize, it is subdued. Low grunts, hisses, soft squeaks that fade in dense forest. Quiet and solitary is safe, an effective strategy in a world where attention invites danger. The pygmy hippo is a strict herbivore, but unlike grass-grazing cousins, it is a browser. It wanders its trails, sampling leaves, shoots, stems, roots, and relishing fallen fruit. It tears and crushes plants before swallowing, methodical, efficient foraging. Seeds pass through unharmed, endozookery, dispersed with fertilizer, renewing the forest. The forest feeds the hippo, and the hippo gardens the forest, an elegant reciprocity worth protecting. The reproductive life of the pygmy hippo is slow and tender. Breeding can occur year-round, with births peaking in wetter months. Females carry a single calf for 6 to 7 months, giving birth on land and cover, or in water. Newborns weigh about 4.5 to 6.5 kilograms and stand within hours, vulnerable but precocious. Mothers stash calves in secluded spots, returning to nurse for 6 to 8 months and teach trails, foods, and cool refuges. The quiet nature of pygmy hippos has not shielded them from us. Classified endangered, likely fewer than 3,000 remain in the wild. Habitat loss and fragmentation underpin all threats. Roads, plantations, mining, polluted streams. Hunting for bushmeat pressures slow breeding populations. Predictable trails make tracking easier. Isolated pockets, inbreeding risk, and human contact erode a future already precarious. Yet there is hope in protection, partnership, and perseverance. National parks and well-managed reserves are lifelines for this species. Alternative livelihoods, ecotourism, and research build local stewardship. Zoos maintain a genetic safety net and serve as global ambassadors, informing and inspiring action. Protect the pygmy hippo, and we protect an entire web of life. If we act now, this miniature giant will keep wandering its secret forest paths for generations to come.